everybody, and welcome to Q&A with Miss Stacy. I am Miss Stacy, and I am excited to talk to you today because this is a question that we are getting a lot. It is very relevant, and it is all about our updated safety and sanitation practices at the studio. So parents are wondering what will happen when we send our children back to dance class in the fall. What will that look like, and how will we be keeping them safe? So luckily for us, we have been able to open our studio for the past few weeks to do summer classes, and we've had a chance to really test out these new policies, and I'm happy to report that they are going very well. Our teachers and our students are really responding well to them, and we are able to really enforce them to be able to keep everybody safe. So here's what you can expect. First, our lobby area will be closed to parents, guests, and visitors. So what that means is everybody will wait with their dancer, if you have a young dancer, outside of our studio for a teacher to come and greet you. While you are outside, you will notice that we have designated 6 feet markers on the sidewalk outside of both studios so that you can wait safely. When the teacher does come out to greet you, she will have one of these touchless thermometers to take your child's temperature. Anyone with a temperature of 100.4 or greater will be considered to have a fever, and we will ask you at that point to go home and get some rest. If not, you are welcomed into the studio to change your shoes and get ready for class. Dancers will need to have a mask on while they wait outside of the studio and while they are in the lobby areas preparing for class. Once their shoes are on, they can take off their mask, go find their spot in the space, and get some hand sanitizer as well before class. Once we are in our class, each studio is marked with 6-foot designations between all of the dancers. So in Studio A, they look like dots. In Studio B, they look like actual boxes for each dancer to stand in. So we are modifying our classes so that we are not doing any movements where the dancers are crisscrossing paths or getting too close to each other. We are maintaining our 6-foot distance while the dancers are in class. And we also are not using any props. So mostly for our younger classes, we use things like beanbags, scarves, magic wands, all those types of things to make our classes fun, but we're gonna pull those back a little bit to keep our dancers safe and germ-free. And then also we are not going to be using any ballet bars. We'll be just working for ballet in center, and we're also not using any acro mats. If your dancer is taking acro or a class that requires a lot of floor work, you will be asked to bring in a yoga mat from home. After class, your dancer will be escorted back outside of the studio to meet you for pickup. During that time, we will have staff members cleaning each of the studios. So we'll be wiping down and sanitizing frequently touched objects like the door handles, like the restrooms if they were used while in class. We will be doing a sweep of the floors and other things too. We have these listed on our safety and sanitation policies, which is located on our website under the parent tab if you would like to read those more in detail. And then lastly, we just of course ask that our teachers and students respect personal boundaries in terms of hugging and high fives and all of those little things that we do with our dancers to let them know how much they're loved. We are refraining from those at this time, unfortunately, but please know that we are very excited to welcome you all back, regardless of whether or not we can give you a hug. Thanks for listening. We can't wait to welcome you and your dancer back to BDC.